one of the games that most realistically reflects the atmosphere of the Middle Ages, Kingdom Come: Deliverance takes the player back to the turbulent lands of 15th century Bohemia with its structure based on historical accuracy. The story continues where the first game left off, and this time the main character Henry faces much greater conflicts and personal struggles. Sword fights are sharper, dialogues are more impressive, and the missions are much more comprehensive. The open world is again full of details. Journeys between castles, villages, and forests resemble a real history documentary. Battles require strategy, and your skills are shaped according to your progress. Graphical improvements and atmospheric narration increase the impressiveness of the game. It is one of the most unforgettable productions of the year for those looking for a story-focused, deep, and immersive single-player experience. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is one of the most remarkable single-player games of the year with its extraordinary world and impressive art style. The story takes place in a dark universe ruled by a mysterious painter who destroys one person every year. As the 33rd person in line, you set out to end this curse. Although the combat system seems turn-based, it requires real-time reactions, which offers a unique experience that combines strategy and reflexes. The character designs and environments reflect a striking blend of Gothic art and modern fantasy. The narrative is cinematic, and the atmosphere is both fascinating and unsettling. The RPG elements are strong, and the abilities and choices deepen the gameplay as you progress. A must-try for those who love highly creative, single-player, story-focused games. Doom: The Dark Ages redefines the single-player FPS experience with its fast and aggressive gameplay, metal aesthetics, and bloody battles. This time, the Doomslayer abandons technology and spreads death with shields, hammers, and heavy weapons. He advances with unbridled fury against waves of enemies in each arena. The rhythm of the battle never slows down. The animations and sense of attack are flawless. Every hit shakes the screen. The tempo of the game is still very high, but this time the dark fantasy atmosphere makes the experience even wilder. Doom's familiar violence is reborn in a brand new era. It manages to be one of the most unforgettable productions of the year for those looking for single-player FPS action. One of the most striking single-player action games of this year, the first Berserker Khazan stands out with its dark atmosphere and brutal fighting mechanics. In the game, you step into the furious revenge journey of Khazan, who lost everything to betrayal. While the melee combat systems are reminiscent of the Souls-like genre with heavy and powerful moves, the control of the character offers a satisfying sense of weight. The enemies are brutal, the battles are intense, and each encounter requires reflexes as much as strategy. The visual style of the game is gloomy and impressive, suitable for the dark fantasy world. Khazan's past and motivation deepen as the story progresses. Standing out as one of the toughest single-player productions released in the first half of the year, this game will more than satisfy those looking for an action-packed adventure. Bringing a breath of fresh air to the series, like a dragon pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, brings together a tropical paradise with crime and absurdity this time. The story, which progresses in a single-player structure, blends the dramatic narrative specific to the Yakuza universe with humor and action. While encountering both local gangs and unexpected characters on the streets of Hawaii, the turn-based combat system has been further diversified. Fun side activities from surfing to dance competitions await you between missions. The charisma of the main character, the relationship he establishes with the world around him, and the madness of the events never slow down the tempo of the game. With its colorful atmosphere, it also has a visual style that we are not accustomed to in the series. For those who love single-player story-focused games, this production offers one of the most original experiences of the year. With Monster Hunter Wilds, Capcom takes the series to its biggest and most impressive single-player adventure yet. Filled with massive open-world maps, dynamic weather, and vibrant ecosystems, your prey are no longer just targets. They're living beings who interact with the environment and other creatures. New creatures, powerful weapon combinations, and a more fluid combat system make every hunt an unforgettable challenge. Each solo mission brings you more challenging enemies and surprises. The game world is constantly changing. Storms, day-night cycles, and migrating creatures bring the experience even more life to life. It stands out as one of the most packed single-player games of the year in terms of both exploration and action, a strong starting point for those new to the series as well as those familiar with the series. Assassin's Creed Shadows offers a single-player assassination adventure set in the chaotic atmosphere of the Sengoku period. In this production, you can experience different game styles by switching between two characters, one samurai and the other shinobi. The open world has a lively structure with seasonal cycles and dynamic weather conditions. The balance of stealth, combat, and exploration is more balanced and fluid than previous games. Each area is full of historical details, and the missions include both dramatic and strategic solutions. The visual quality is quite high, especially the Japanese architecture and nature are reflected in a fascinating way. It stands out as one of the strongest productions of the year for those looking for a single-player open-world adventure. The Midnight Walk takes you on a spooky night walk through a dark city. This single-player experience, which draws attention with its slow-paced but intensely atmospheric structure, successfully blends psychological tension and discovery elements. The character you control in the game is caught in the middle of events he cannot make sense of, confronting his past street by street. Every corner, every sound, every light shadow draws you deeper into the unknown. The visual language of the game is gloomy but impressive. Especially the use of light and sound design make the atmosphere unique. Dialogue is sparse but used appropriately, and the narration is mostly provided by environmental clues. This production, which has a high dose of tension and a mysterious narrative, manages to be one of the most remarkable single-player gaming experiences of the year. Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist manages to be one of the most special single-player games of the year with its enchanting atmosphere and emotional story. In this production set in a gothic and melancholic world, you explore ruined areas intertwined with nature and progress using the power of different spirits. The gameplay combines fast and fluid combat mechanics with strategic touches. As you develop your character, new abilities are unlocked, making both the exploration and the fights deeper. The music and visual design perfectly reflect the emotional intensity of the atmosphere. The storytelling progresses at a calm but impressive pace, drawing the player in step by step. a production not to be missed for those looking for a single-player emotional and aesthetic experience. With its extraordinary narrative and mysterious structure, Blueprints is turning into one of the most interesting single-player experiences of the year. In the game, you discover a mansion that changes with every step you take, and as you progress through the rooms, you uncover the secrets of the past. In this journey where you race against time, every decision affects the structure of the place and your progress. The puzzles are cleverly designed, and the sense of discovery constantly arouses curiosity. The visual style is minimal but fascinating, and the atmosphere constantly carries an unsettling air. The storytelling progresses in pieces, and new details are revealed each time. For those looking for an experience focused on discovery and mystery in single-player games, Blueprints is definitely one of the standout productions of the year.